Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where Harley has given us this gentleman to play as. We are 6 years old. Harley did not play the Regency. He didn't exactly decline to play the Regency, but he more forgot to play the Regency. So here we are. We are on duty childhood focus. Well, that might not be the worst. I did go around and distribute a few vassals, like count level vassals, out to kings just to get us down to our vassal limit. So there is that. Other than that, I've taken almost no look at what's going on here. So let's do that together, shall we? Let's see. We currently have a bunch of malcontents on the council. That is excellent. Although we do have these pragmatists. Not sure what's going on with them. Well, we may replace them later on. Council is discontent right now for another 2 years, so that's irrelevant. Let's see. Wow, these guys like us a lot. Okay. The King of Poland has a skill 3 at diplomacy. We should do something about that. Skill 3 diplomacy. Let's move Luigi. Like, Queen of Sicily being on the council is not a bad thing. She doesn't like us a huge amount. But what can we have this guy do? I mean, do we have anybody else who's a good chancellor? Like, what's he good at? He's okay at marshal, skill 13. That would be passable. Is this guy... Well, he's a better chancellor. What about our steward? No. What about our spy master? Wow, these guys all like us so much. Like, that's weird. What's he good at? Not chancelloring is the answer. That's not really a huge surprise, I suppose. Let's see. Queen of Sicily? Nope, not good at chancelloring. How about the Viceroy of Leon? Not really. So I think our best bet will just be to swap our Marshal and our Chancellor. So let's go ahead and change council position. He'll be our new Marshal. It'll be a downgrade in the Marshal front and an upgrade in the Chancellor front. So there is that. We're going to go ahead and research military tech, and we're going to perform statecraft since we have 46% threat. I mean, Harley grabbed some Hispania and some Northern Africa and looks like some former Mongol territory over here. Good for him. Okay, what else do we have going on here? We can press a weak claim for the Duchy of Derbent. Yeah, no, let's not do that. We can create a bunch of titles. Duchy of Luxembourg, titular Duchy of Visby, Duchy of Scania. Most of these aren't our problem. The kingdoms in here, I did already go through this list. I believe all of them are titular. Yes, all of these are titular kingdoms. So we're not going to bother creating any of those. We're going to dismiss this for now. Now, our domain is too big. By like 50%. I mean, that'll cause an issue, to be sure. But it's mostly because we're 6. And it'll probably be reduced once we get a regent in. We don't yet have a regent. So that'll be okay. Now we could imprison some of these people. Probably not going to try right now. Especially since we're in a regency. Vassal inheritance warnings, which reminds me, I did not go through our laws. Oh my. Vassal war declaration is back to allowed? Well, that's no good. Now everybody's opposed to this right now. We're gonna have to get external war declaration passed, though. For Francia, we're fine. For Scandinavia, we're fine. Germania is fine. Wendish Empire is fine. Carpathia is fine. England is fine. And Andalusia actually has vassal war declaration at illegal. They don't want us to move it to external, interestingly. Presumably because they're just grumpy. So yeah, we definitely need to switch over to vassal war declaration. That's going to be interesting trying to get that passed. Wonder how that happened. Anyway, de jure ducal claims, we really don't care about that. That's not our problem. Dangerous factions. Independence with only 76.5%. Now, our council could join, but they actually like us a lot. So they probably won't, is my theory. So I think we can largely ignore the dangerous factions, hopefully, until the council is no longer discontent. We may have a small rebellion at some point, but I think we'll be okay. Now, I just want to double check. Okay, we are on agnatic cognatic ultimogeniture. Okay. Are we on full status of women? Yes, we are. Well, Harley got work done then. Okay. Understandable. So in that case, women inherit on the same rights as men, so that is fine. Gives us a few more options. We could go into hiding. People are trying to kill us already? Why, though? We're only 6. Well, okay, so here's the plan, I think. And I haven't run this by Harley. I'm just decreeing this because I am currently the Emperor. The plan is, if we die during this regency, we become Johanna C. Calhoun, and I will play her life out. Although she is currently... Ooh, that's awkward. She's in a regular betrothal with the Prince of Ireland. I don't like that. Can we break this betrothal? Yeah, it'll make the King of Ireland sad at us. But that's fine, he likes us a lot anyway. I think we do break this betrothal. We need a matrilineal betrothal here. Let's see, she's 13. Okay. This guy would be good. We'll do that. And we're only doing that because she's our backup. We don't want to be having all of this inherited by Ireland. That would be awkward. Okay, so special character actions we covered. Special title actions. We should set our crown focus. I like to put it in our capital. There we go. We can set a designated regent. We'll have it be the King of Ireland. We just made him a little sad, so let's make him a little happier. Theoretically, he should now become our regent. Now, because we haven't ticked a day, we actually technically are not in a regency. We are a 6-year-old who has full power over the realm, which is why I haven't advanced time yet. Because the council will actually not forbid us from doing a lot of things until tomorrow. Now, I did notice that our retinues are currently down here. I have to assume we were just fighting something. However, we don't have any sort of like a peace deal down here, or like a truce or anything. We just have 3 defensive pacts against us. It's a lot of defensive pacts. Now, there's only one member of the Pagan Defensive Pact. That's interesting. What threat do we need where religious groups can defend other people? Over 50%. Interesting. So we actually could declare war on either a Christian or a pagan nation. We just wouldn't want to declare war on a Muslim nation right now. Okay, well, everything over here is probably Muslim, isn't it? Pretty much. Pretty much all Muslim. Muslim over here. Catholic up here. Ugh. Disgusting. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have much non-Muslim areas to actually attack anymore. We could attack Venice. Wouldn't be the worst idea, actually. We certainly could do that. It would not be too difficult either. How many troops does Venice have available? 6k, that's adorable. What about that defensive pact? How many people are actually in that? The Serene Doge, Grandmaster of the Knights Templar. That doesn't help. Grandmaster of the Knights Templar and the Hulkmeister of the Teutonic Order. Where do they exist? I don't even know. Let's find a character. Grandmaster. We want to search all, not in our realm. Okay, I guess we have to do it by name rather than by title. Let's see here. Bowdoin. Bowdoin. Let's see. Grandmaster of the Knights Templar. This guy. Well, he's a Christian. He has 3,000 troops. That's cute. What about this other guy? Imram of the Teutonic Order. Let's see here. Imram. Here he is. 3,000 troops. That's cute. Also, I noticed that some of our holdings belong to you. I'm not a fan of that. We cannot declare war because we don't have a valid CB. Interesting. Why don't we have a valid CB on this guy? He holds territory that's de jure ours. And is not of our religion. Oh, he is a Lollard. Okay. He is of our religion. That's why. Are you a Lollard? No, you're a Catholic. So if we were to declare war on him, and we're not going to do this probably. Yeah, the council would vote no on this. But people would join, including the Knights Templar and the Teutonic Order. Yep. Good to know. Like I said, we're not going to do it because the council would not like it. And we're not going to extend our council discontent. We want to keep them out of factions. So I guess let's go ahead and tick forward. We're not going to do too much more on this day without our regent. We can maybe find ourselves a nice betrothal. Countesses. Maybe like a... I just had a thought. Who is our most powerful vassal who actually hates us? Queen of Bavaria. Looks like. Austrasian Revolt, irrelevant. Okay, so is Bavaria or Lithuania stronger? 17.64k compared to Lithuania's 11.6k. So Bavaria is definitely stronger than Lithuania. Pomerania isn't too angry. Germany's pretty angry. 11.57. I think Lithuania is the better option. So can we form a non-aggression pact with Lithuania? Lithuania. Right here. Let's do it. Excellent. Okay, that'll keep Lithuania out of factions. At least for now. So let's go ahead and start ticking forward then. Okay, this guy became our regent. That's expected. We made him our designated regent. His opinion of us is 100, so that should be really solid. Wait, matrilineal betrothal. What? Did I... Oh, right. Okay, this one is correct. This one is correct. For a second there, I thought I matrilineally betrothed ourselves, and that would have been really awkward. But that is not what happened. That one was correct. Okay, standard betrothal between us and Princess Mikova. So, King of Lithuania, we now have a non-aggression pact. So that's excellent. Okay, what do you want? You want the king, you're the King of Italy, you want to marry the Empress Dowager of Britannia, our mother. I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Go ahead. Italy is usually one of our most powerful vassals, so having that marriage tie will be nice. Let's see here. We need to continue ticking forward. Looks like our faction went away. I mean, not away, but it's quite weak. Now, a lot of that would have been because I reduced our vassal limit from the 52-ish that it was down to 46. That almost doubled the amount of vassal troops that we have, so that's why that faction went down so quickly. So yeah, let's just go ahead and keep on ticking. I mean, our vassals are going to keep doing vassal things, so there is that. We cannot propose law changes while under regency, which is a bit unfortunate. So we've got, you know, 9 years. Born 2 March 1318. But council will no longer be discontent soon. Luckily, it seems like Harley did a good job in choosing our counselors because they all... I mean, these guys are malcontents, but for a bunch of malcontents, they sure are content. I mean, this Chancellor is not super content, but... King Bengt of Denmark has usurped the title Duchy of Algarve from Emir of Granada. Okay, so we just got more territory down here. If we can kick out the Umayyads out of these two here... Oh, hey. British Catholic Revolt. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. If we can kick these two Umayyad holdings out of Hispania, then we can actually take the... Where are you? The Empire of Hispania, right here. Although it looks like this is de jure drifted in. Nothing over here, but yeah, this is de jure drifted in. So we would need to take this over here as well in order to usurp, because we cannot usurp the sole primary title off a ruler of another religion who still holds land within it. Now, I mean, theoretically, one thing we could do about this is we could... I mean, we can't right now because it needs to be approved by our council. We could declare a holy war on him, probably for Hispania at this point. And that's something we may want to consider doing later on in life when our threat is down a little bit. At least with the Muslims. So, let's see, where exactly is this Catholic uprising? Oh, well, that's awkwardly far away. Well, we're going to go ahead and bring this army up here to deal with it. There we go. Are these evenly split? Not exactly. Duke Flavio III of York has formed an alliance with King Basso the Holy. Okay, I mean, they're both reasonably okay with us, so that's probably fine. I mean, people like us a surprising amount considering that we just took over the throne. We do need a new advisor. Let's see, Queen of Bavaria? She is kind of the next target, I think. We already have a marriage tie, or rather a betrothal tie with Lithuania. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking we'll stick the Queen of Bavaria on the council. There we go. She became a malcontent. That's not super surprising. But that's fine. She'll be fine. As long as we only have the 3 malcontents on that council, we'll still be able to do what we need to do. Eventually. Eventually. Of course, we won't be able to do that until the Regency is over, so that'll be a little while yet, but we do want to get to external war declaration only. Internal wars are no good. No good at all. So I would prefer that we didn't fight them. Now they're forbidden almost everywhere, except in our primary title. Which is unfortunate. So yeah, we just need to switch this on over. It'll be fine. We'll just need to keep our council a little bit more balanced than I normally do. I usually like to stick all the malcontents on the council, but we'll need at least 4 non-malcontents for now. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Spalato, but our relationship with the merchant family that owns it has soured. To teach them a lesson without going to war, we could arrange for a mob to burn it down. Serene Doge Prospero, huh? Is that Venice? It is. You know what? Let's do it. Let's assemble the mob and see what happens. I've never actually done that. I kind of want to find out. Hey, look, a peasant revolt. Where is this? Up here? Okay. We'll swing up there eventually. Let's see, where's our force heading up this way? They're here. Okay, we'll move up here, and then we'll probably come over to here. Like that. Maybe they get taken care of by vassals. Serene Doge Prospero of Venice is quite skilled at stewardship, and he somehow managed to sway the mob by telling them of the wealth that flows into the county through the trade post. The crowd has dispersed, and the trade post remains untouched. If you want anything done... Lose 30 prestige. Who cares? Irrelevant. What's going on up here? What are you doing, Scotland? Is this just a rebellion? Holy War for Ryazan and Scottish-Polish de jure war over Moray. Ew. That's no good at all. I mean, actually it is good, because Scotland has the de jure claim. They'd be taking that back. That's fine. What was that? The King of Finland wants to marry this random courtier. She has a weak claim on the county of Vass. Go for it. That'll be fine. He's trying to kill the King of Ireland is trying to kill the Queen of Ireland. That's not awkward or anything. Just a very healthy marriage there. Another mob of raving heretics have risen up in Ghent, reinforcing the ongoing uprising. Beware the heretic. Okay, well, we'll have to send this force up to deal with this. That'll take some time. Well, I'm just thinking maybe we can send like that, but no, I think we're better off leaving it like this. Just because we're going to be losing some troops along the way. It'll be fine. Hey, we're at 9 out of 7 domain size now. That's good. Our steward did actually grant us a little bit there. Or not our steward. Our regent. He's okay at stewardship. Young That, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, has finished her education in the ways of faith and learning. We notice with pride that she has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. She's a mastermind theologian. But she's a Sunni. She's also in prison. They don't want to ransom her. We're just going to release her. We don't need her. Okay, so what's going on down here? King Luigi of Poland used a favor on Queen Francesca the Black of Sicily to force them to join all their factions. Now that's dangerous. That's for Gavelkind succession in England. Let's see, Council is discontent for only 10 more months. They're only at 77.8% of troops. Young Berta has finished her education in diplomacy. It turned out less well than expected. Oh well. Okay, so, how are we doing up here? We are just about in position to take this out. Excellent. So that is the Catholic uprising, but this also is over here. We are quite a ways away, so that'll take a little bit of time. But that's fine. Okay, took care of that. Oh hey! Looks like a vassal took care of this. Good job. Offer peace, enforce demands. Now we can't, I don't think, execute this guy. Yeah, the council won't approve of that. So we're gonna go ahead and move you. I mean, I don't hate you being down here. Supply limit of 19.5k. Istria is better, 48.12k. We'll go ahead and park there. And then this force, well, they'll get up here eventually. Hey! Good job, Duke Centul the Able. You just usurped a bunch of things from a bunch of Muslims. I'm okay with that. Okay, this faction is at 76.9%. That's not too bad. And we are going to no longer be discontent very soon in December of this year. So just a few more months. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Achalia, but our relationship with the merchant family that owns it has soured. Well, Patrician Albano, that's our vassal. Let's not make our vassal sad. I was okay with making the Doge of Venice sad. News from China. The people of Tibet hang their their hands? I think I was saying their hands. Let me try that one again. The people of Tibet hang their heads in grief as their leaders return with devastating news. Since his initial order to attack, Senpo Poyal Dorje II of Tibet has suffered a crushing defeat against the Yuan Empire. Meanwhile, Mongol armies are celebrating their victory finally declared. They are bound to, along with their heavenly emperor, instill fear in Mini Budpa heart. for years to come. Dragon is not to be toyed with. Hey, you're count of both of these places. Do you want to be a vassal? He's not at peace. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what he thinks about that later on. That'll be an interesting thing. Also, these guys... Wait a second. How did we lose that many troops up here? Was it just attrition up here? Like, that's insane. Okay, whatever. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we have no heir. Why is Johanna C. Calhoun not our heir anymore? Like, no, seriously. Why is Johanna C. Calhoun not our heir anymore? This guy is the King of Finland. How is this guy the heir to the Empire of Britannia? I have no idea. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we'll try to figure that out next episode, shall we? See you all then.